President Emmanuel Macron looks set to announce this week the resumption of military service for young people in France. Compulsory military service was ended in France in 1997, but Macron appears to favour a voluntary military service scheme. The idea has regularly resurfaced in French politics since it was abandoned in 1997. To talk more about this, I'm joined by our French politics editor, Marc Perelman. Hi, Marc. Hello. Why is he doing this now?
Well, this has been in the works for some time. Emmanuel Macron said mid-July that we need to rethink our approach to the military because clearly war is back on European soil, as we just discussed, and this is not a distant threat anymore. So there's been a lot of speeches, discussions about this, but clearly this has accelerated. A few days ago, the Joint Chief of Staff gave a speech. He shocked many by saying we have to prepare the French parents, to eventually accept that they might lose their children in war. Everyone erupted on the political scene. Some said, well, this was a welcome warning that this is not peacetime anymore. Others saying this is totally counterproductive, exaggerated. You're just sowing fear unnecessarily. But this the declaration, by the Joint Chiefs of Staff was clearly a preparation to the speech that is supposed to be delivered by Emmanuel Macron in a military base this Thursday, where he will announce that there will be indeed a voluntary, not compulsory, military service. The idea is to get to a number of a couple of thousand and up to 50,000 by 2035, because obviously this needs to be prepared. And this is a new era, he believes, is necessary to face the threat. Why now is also because just look around Europe, there are discussions about this in Germany, in many countries in Northern Europe, in Eastern Europe, whereas in some of the countries compulsory military service has been brought back. So he says France cannot ignore this conversation taking place across Europe. So this is why Emmanuel Macron thinks now is the right time, because he said the mentalities have to change because the realities on the ground have already changed.
And, you said there that it would probably be voluntary, not compulsory.
Yes.
What else might it look like compared to the previous military service?
Well, it would be different because it would be on a voluntary base. But for now, it's very difficult to know. The question is, first of all, when the military service was suspended in 1997 by then President Jacques Chirac, this has also meant that all the places, all the military bases were either sold or given back. Where would you put those people? They would also need to be more officers tending to those new volunteers. So this obviously will take time. But the idea is that the French military have said, well, if we need to go and fight, let's say, we've done it in Africa, but now we need to go to Eastern Europe. We need maybe to go to Ukraine at some point. They're not asking for people to take over those missions. They want people to be able to do some work in France, counterterrorism, or even some administrative work, and allow the professional soldiers to really do their jobs and not, more basic jobs. So this is the idea, because there have been a lot of reports, a lot of discussions that there is a gap. There is a personal gap in the military. And so this is why Emmanuel Macron thinks it's the right time, not saying, everyone will go to fight. Those who want might be able to do so. They would get paid. Apparently not very much. So we'll have to see whether this will indeed attract young French who think, yes, this could be a good idea after school, before studying, to give some of their time to get into the military.
OK, thanks. And that to be announced sometime
Thursday.
this week, Thursday. So no doubt you'll be back to tell us all about it then. Marc Perelman there.